The Kansas City Chiefs have just been named in a potential blockbuster trade, and if it goes through, Chiefs fans, our pass rush would be probably the best in the NFL. What's up, everybody? I'm Daniel Booth here with your Chiefs news of the day. If you are new to this channel, we discuss Chiefs every single day. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and join in the conversation in the comment section below. So let's get right to it. Who am I talking about? We're talking about Chiefs landing Haasan Reddrick in a baffling blockbuster trade. This article is saying blockbuster trade projected. ESPN trade proposal that has Haasan Reddrick going to the Chiefs. This from KC Kingdom, and they're basically saying that to them, this makes really no sense whatsoever. A lot to break down here, so let's get to it. Let's talk about a little bit about the details. The Kansas City Chiefs are, of course, off to a fantastic start thanks to their impressive Week 1 against the Baltimore Ravens. However, even with the team buzzing, fans are already thinking about how to make the squad even better, with rumors started swirling earlier this week about star defender Haasan Reddrick being up for the trade. Chiefs fans got excited about the idea of adding this elite pass rusher to the mix. Now, it makes sense why fans are dreaming of Reddrick joining the Chiefs, right? George Karlaftis has been solid up to this point, but there's room to strengthen the depth. Basically, when I looked at last week's game, when Chris Jones was off the field, our pass attack went absolutely nowhere. So bringing in another top-tier pass rusher could readily could really elevate, the Chiefs' defensive line to a whole new level. Now, here's the thing about these potential blockbuster trades going through, and sometimes there's a real noise being happened. There's there's smoke, and then there's fire, and then other times it's just journalists needing to write something for their deadline, and not really doesn't really have a lot of truth or value to it. I'm not sure which one this is, but here's the catch. The one thing that we do know about this, I would love to see the trade. I would love to see the trade, provided that we don't have to trade away George Karlaftis, which in this trade proposal we would. And here's the also catch. The price tag matters a lot. ESPN's recent article suggests mock trades for Reddrick kind of missed the mark. Their proposed 3-team trade would have the Chiefs landing Reddrick and a 2025 6th-round pick in exchange for George Karlaftis and a 5th-round pick. So you have to start wondering, is George Karlaftis that much worse than Haasan Reddrick? And I don't know that he is. It's a bit puzzling. Karlaftis has had a solid season last year. Remember, he had 10.5 sacks and had been a key player in the Chiefs' defense over the past 2 Super Bowl seasons. So 10.5 sacks is nothing to sneeze at. That is fantastic. So it's hard to see how swapping him out for Reddrick, who will need a big new contract, would make sense, especially since the Chiefs are aiming for a three-peat and view Karlaftis as a cornerstone for their future defense. Now, if the Chiefs could potentially get this done with Reddrick, if potentially we could bring him in on a 1-year contract and he could add to the mix with Chris Jones and George Karlaftis, Mike Dana, and others rushing that quarterback, well, then potentially the Kansas City Chiefs might just have the best attack against the quarterback in the entire NFL, and that could absolutely happen. But these potential trade rumors are fun to talk about. They're fun for me to talk about, and we'll see if there's actual movement on this, or if this is just ESPN filling their quota and trying to get some clicks on their website through a potential blockbuster trade. We do know that Reddrick is being shopped, and we do know that he has a massive payday coming. The Kansas City Chiefs obviously cannot absorb that contract. They obviously cannot pay him what he is worth without some major reconstruction going. But could we bring him in for this season as we try to get a three-peat? That would be huge. Again, our pass rush without Chris Jones on the field was non-existent last week until he came back on, and we all saw at the end of that game, Jones was gassed, and that entire defense was gassed. So there you have it. Potential trade. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if it's just noise, but it sure is fun to talk about. Tomorrow, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Cincinnati Bengals. Sorry. Let's not trash talk. Let's not be Cincinnati. The Kansas City Chiefs face the Cincinnati Bengals tomorrow in a must-win game, in my opinion. And we will talk about that tomorrow. We'll have action before the game. We'll have action after the game. Do videos on both. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and join in the conversation below. My name is Daniel Booth, as always. Let's go, Chiefs, baby! Let's go, baby!